Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Beth Ann. Today I am announcing my participation in the Big Book Summer Challenge, which is organized and hosted by Sue Jackson, who is a relatively new booktuber, but she's been running a book blog for a really long time. And this challenge she started on her book blog. Sorry, summertime. I felt something tickling my back and wasn't sure if it was my hair or like a tick, which during the summer months is always my panic. So anyway, Sue Jackson, Big Book Summer Challenge, moving over from just being hosted on her blog to now being hosted on her BookTube channel as well. And similarly to the March of the Mammoths Challenge that I actually participated in earlier this year, the goal of the Big Book Summer Challenge is just to push yourself to read a big book during the summer. And I think big book in this challenge is defined as anything over 400 pages. So reading one of those between now and the end of August. So I will link to Sue's blog below. She is organizing participants over on the blog, so you can go share a link to your own BookTube announcement video if you're a booktuber, or I think just go comment on the blog or on Sue's channel if you're going to participate, and then you can get connected to other people who are doing the challenge. So I'm being a little bit ambitious. I have 3 big books that I would like to try to read this summer. So one is Lakota America, A New History of Indigenous Power. This is an impulse buy that I picked up, I think a year or 2 ago now, actually, and it's a bit intimidating because it's very long and it is dense. So it's over 500 pages if you include all the references and things at the end. And it looks like at least 100 of those pages, thankfully, are references and appendices and stuff. Yeah, it goes up to like page 390-ish. So I currently live in Minnesota, so you know if you've been following my channel for a while. So I definitely want to read this summer before I move away from Minnesota. That's a good sort of compelling reason. I want to read it while I'm still in the region of the Lakota peoples. So I absolutely need to read this. This is my top priority. Then my second priority, I've been wanting to read Isabel Wilkerson for a while, and of course her books have been getting a lot of attention on BookTube. So I'm going to start with The Warmth of Other Suns, The Epic Story of America's Great Migration. So another big nonfiction book, and again this one's over 600 pages with all of the notes and things at the end. It looks like it's over 500 pages of just the actual text, so quite a chunker. And these sorts of challenges are great because I do read big books, but usually when they're fantasy and sci-fi, where 500-600 pages can go by in a blink because it's very easy fiction reading. You're not really trying to digest difficult material, and so I tend to not pick up these big nonfiction books that I really want to read and learn from. And so this book challenge is a great way to prioritize actually getting to these books. So those are my 2 nonfiction picks. And then I do really want to read this fantasy big book as well. So this is Witches Steeped in Gold by, and I'm actually not sure how to pronounce her name, perhaps Sianan, or maybe an alternate spelling of Shannon. Smart. So this is a new release. This came out, I believe, in March. So it's pretty recent, and it is definitely a big book. It's over 500 pages long, but again, it's fantasy. And I actually won this as a giveaway on Megan's channel over at Megan's Reading Revelations. She does occasional giveaways to her followers, and especially her Patreon supporters, but I think sometimes it's also open to other YouTube subscribers as well, of a book of your pick that she'll get for you. And so I got this, I think, in March. I might be mistaken, it might have been February, but recently, and so I got this as part of that giveaway. So I'm very excited to read this. And this is a revenge story. I've actually been reading a couple of those on my channel this spring. But yeah, it's a revenge story set in a magical fantasy world, and the fantasy cultures are cultures of color, and the author is a person of color as well. So a fun, different new take on fantasy. So I'm also very excited for this one, but I'm going to prioritize the nonfiction because those are harder for me to get to. consistently, whereas this will be an easy read, at some point. Okay, so that is it for my Big Book Summer Challenge. If you also would like a little bit of a push to read some of the bigger books on your TBR, go check out Sue Jackson's channel and consider joining the challenge yourself. All right, if you'd like to see more of my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks. Bye.